In this video, you're seeing four clay pyramids inside the larger pyramid that I constructed for the full moon coming up on March 24th, 2024, and March 25th. The highlight of the full moon night is going to be at 3 on the 25th, 3, I guess, a.m. This said, I wanted to speak a little bit about my past experiences and what I am, leaning from this. It was difficult to believe at the beginning that the moonlight would activate the energy of these pyramids so strongly. So, this time I decided to add the seven chakra pyramids. I've only got four here, but I'm curing three more. And put them under the larger one. But once I activate my body with a larger one, or whoever wants to join, because I've invited some neighbors and I've had an open invitation here since the last full moon video I made about the pyramid energy. And the experiences I had the past two times, this will be the third time I'm doing this, was overall very nice energy. The first time I would say very healing, very powerful, surprised me, in fact. And also that time seems to fly by a lot quicker. I didn't time it the first time, but compared to this time where I fell asleep and I looked at the clock before I started the process, and then when I woke again and I went to see what time it was like 3 hours later. So that time passes very quickly, and it's yeah, for me it was an awesome feeling. The other thing is that if you do this at home, make sure that you leave some distance between your body and the pyramid. You can use clothing for this. If it's cold, use several layers of coats, sweaters, or wool all together. However, you need to bundle up. The reason being that underneath the pyramids, so it has been measured. Let me put it this way: you can find the negative ions of this geometric, I'm going to say solid, but it's not always solid, just shape. And inside of it, it is said that there are positive ions. I saw a video a while back with this lady in, I believe it was one of the Bosnian pyramids, where she was under a going into a tunnel that was going under a pyramid with an ion meter. And she said she was about 300 meters from the pyramid, and she was measuring 80,000 negative ions per cubic meter. Then she added that we need 3,000 negative ions a day to stay healthy. So, in a sense, it's, I guess, a boost to your health. Now, my experiences were different both times, even though they were positive. The first time it was just like a huge energy, very powerful, very lovely. I don't even remember that I made a video about that. But the second time around, when I fell asleep and I woke, my body was feeling like it had detoxed, huge detox. And I was told the light of the moon has to hit directly on the pyramids. It just does something. So you want to use pyramids that have very positive energy. I don't think acrylic pyramids necessarily give off positive vibes like that. So try to go with something natural, even if, like here, I constructed these clay pyramids. You'd be better off than trying to do things that are, that are not going to be of help. Another thing to watch out for is if you have a construction that has pieces in it that's been welded. At first, I've been told it was okay, but then pieces turned the energy around. So was intended to give off good vibes, sometimes can give off very bad vibes. And of course, well, as you can see here, I weld the pieces. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't weld the pieces. I literally tie them. There's a trick to tying it like a three ways. It's not the easiest way, but it can be done. Whoa, sorry. Then this other larger pyramid that's usually hanging over my bed has three different frequencies of its own. So I'm going to start by putting the bigger pyramid on first and moving it down slowly, and then starting putting the small pyramids on each chakra after I've opened up the area with the larger pyramid and let it activate. Also, up here, I've got two crystals. This is a rose quartz and a Lemurian crystal. I mean, any crystal can be used for something like this. So I have a friend that's inspired me and motivated me to make more pyramids, and this is why I ended up making the clay pyramids for the next time around. And I'm also going to be putting in the next set I make smaller, tiny crystals shaped pyramids on the very, very tip. So they may be covered with the mud, but the energy is gonna go through. I know enough about energy to just trust it. I may just want to mark which crystals have the higher vibes and put them up higher, and which ones to put on the lower chakras, etc. So there's going to be a good, interesting mix of energy going on. Um, Last tip, which I did not mention in my other videos, which I will post on the description here and in the first comment, in case some folks cannot access the description, is that while we're doing that, or I am doing that, or whoever comes, I'm going to try to have everyone either hold a rod and ground even more. Excuse me. So while the energy is very beneficial, it's also going to discharge anything negative. Perhaps the detoxing won't be as intense. Now, 3 hours was a very long time to be under this pyramid. So I would say let's go with less is better. Folks that have had the vaccination should be cautious because I can tell you it was very potent, and you may not want to go for the full blown experience, especially not falling asleep, but do maybe 5 minutes and wait and see after a few hours how you feel. It is that intense, folks. In general, it's not always recommended that, if you have any kinds of issues, you even go beyond the 5 minutes, because it can impact your body for days. I mean, the next morning when I woke, and I wasn't feeling sick or anything, just when I woke the second time, I felt this huge detox in my body. I was like, I guess I'm connected to my body very well. And I was thirsty, very thirsty, even though I drank my regular, daily drinks, and had 2 bowls of soup on top of it, which is added fluids. And then I went back to bed, or went to bed. Let me put it this way. And when I woke in the morning, I still had a residual feeling of having detox, not as strong, but still there, and still again was thirsty. So this can carry on. I mean, 3 hours was excessive, and I think I'm going to try to time it even for myself. I enjoyed it, I have to say, but sometimes less is better. So I think this is it for today. If you'd like to participate and reserve a spot, contact me on here. This would be my treat. The only thing that I ask folks, if they do this, is please give me your feedback. I love to learn, and so do all folks that are looking at this. What experiences you have? Mine may be different from yours. In fact, my first experience was different from my second one, and I'm yet expecting even more with the clay pyramids that I hope to have finished. I hope I will receive my crystals for the smaller pyramids very soon, so I can move forward with his project, because the clay pyramids do need to cure for a while. But yeah, so to register, let me know. We don't want to overcrowd. Lucky we have 2 days to do this, the 24th and the 25th. Um, I will be focusing more on the 25th, but still pretty excited to kind of step into this field of new experiences with our planet's energy, our moon energy. Um, really, this was all designed to heal our bodies and restore us. So there is a big move to pollute everything, and I think we need to put the brakes on that and say, hey, no more putting, pollution in our air or putting pollution in our foods. I mean, how ridiculous they wanted to put graphite and vaccination in food. I'm like, are these people, have they totally lost it, or is the industrial um, what is it called, the pharmaceutical industrial complex so out of control that they're afraid of losing people? They've lost people's trust. What can I say? But anyways, that needs to be changed into looking to cures and remedies that help folks, helping each other out, and not, you know, just continue on the way that they have been. Um, Anywho, I thank you for watching. I didn't want to go into a, I guess, quote unquote, political thing, but that's reality these days. And I think if we meditate and pray and focus on really wonderful things, one of us can influence many, many people. And that is what makes the difference. So, thank you for watching. If you'd like to check out a few other interesting videos about pyramids and grounding yourself, check the description here. If you'd like to assist in promoting this video, you know what to do. Click subscribe, blah, blah, blah. So, thank you again. Have a blessed day.